We're back from London and we are going straight back to work. So Leo is working nights tonight, and I'm back as usual at the ice cream shop. Now, I was being lazy. I didn't really want to go to the supermarket, and also I was inspired by something that Pim the cat said when we met for coffee when we were in London. She said that she gets all of her food and does like a buffet style meal prep where she just preps a load of stuff, puts it in the fridge, and you can grab a little bit of what you want. And I thought that would be amazing. So this video is entirely inspired by that comment by Pim the cat and my laziness, because I didn't want to go to the shop and buy a load of stuff because I just couldn't be bothered. So first up, I've got a Swede. I was thinking of roasting it whole, but it was just going to take too long, so I thought, I know, I'll Hasselback it, which was equally a pain in the ass, but you know, it did make it cook a hell of a lot quicker. I've got some spicy seasonal from the cupboard. I'm just going to rub that into it with a little bit of oil just to make it stick and chuck it in the oven while I start everything else, because it is going to take a while. Those things are pretty hefty. To go with it, I'm basically just going through the fridge and the cupboard just to see what I've got that might possibly go together. I've got 2 peppers that have been sitting in the fridge, so I'm just going to chop them up. I've got 2 Linda McCartney sausages, the kind of chorizo ones, in the freezer, so I'm using those. I've got some leftover tofu, so that's going in there as well. Basically just grabbing a load of stuff from the cupboard and making what I can with it. Spicy tofu, I just put some kind of garlic powder, salt, pepper and some chili flakes to go with it. Tossed it and threw it in the oven with everything else. Yeah, what else did I do? Trying to remember myself now. Oh yeah, pumpkin. I roasted the pumpkin because I was thinking like it needed something saucy, because a lot of this is just kind of roasted veg chucked in the oven. I wanted something kind of saucy, so just roasting some pumpkin on its own, and what I'll do is I'll mix that with some things to make kind of like a hummusy type thing once it's cooked. Now all of this is done, so this is kind of inspired by something we had in Eastbourne. It was like paprika, peppers and chickpeas, but I've not got chickpeas, so I'm just doing it with those chorizo sausages and chopping all of that up now it's cooked. And then I'm going to season it with a bit of garlic and a bit of paprika and pop a little bit of oil in there, which was like a cold pressed rapeseed oil. Then the pumpkin is cooked. All of this didn't take very long at all. I think this only took me a couple of hours to do, which is perfect because, yeah, I'm tired. I couldn't be bothered. So, you know, all of us have those days. I'm just saying that it happens. In with that, I'm putting some garlic powder, some chili flakes and some coconut milk, and mixing that up. And that actually came out really, really well. So I'm very happy with that. Those are the Hasselback Swede. You can see there from the slice, it came out really well actually. I was very, very happy with that. So I'm just chopping it up to make it a bit easier to kind of grab and go. And that's everything really. So I've got the Swede there, all nice and caramelized and soft and beautiful. I've got the pumpkin puree type hummus-ish thing. I've got the chorizo peppers. What else have I got? Oh, the broccoli. So I threw that in there and it just kind of charred, which was quite nice. And also there was like a single corn on the cob that just was in the freezer. So that got cooked and cut in half. I've got the tofu, which actually got quite a nice and crunchy, which was really good because I chucked it in there for quite a long time. There's also cabbage that I found in the fridge, which I can slice up for salad. I've got onion crunchies, a lemon, olives, peppers, all kinds of things that I found in the cupboard, which will all go really well with this. Asparagus tips, some kidney beans. I've also got some of the seeds from the pumpkin, because what I do save them, as you saw when I was prepping it earlier, and then I roast them with a load of seasonings so they get nice and crunchy. I've got some chili peanuts that we brought back from China and some okra chips, which again I can chuck on there. And then what I'm going to do is just put it together as and when and put in there what I feel like. So thank you for the inspiration from Pim the cat. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, check us out on Patreon, and we will see you next time.